I woke up, opened my eyes. I was upside down in my car. There were acres of corn clawing through my non-existent windshield at me. I was in the middle of a cornfield off of 999 East. The day had started very quiet, very sweet. I visited some friends on the river, the Susquehanna, on their farm. I was looking for some peace and quiet. I love the river. We were separated from the river, by the railroad tracks on a train whistle. And 7 screaming, fighting, feuding kids. I was overwhelmed. I was in the middle of a family feud. I recognized it because I was born in the middle of a family feud, an Irish Catholic family feud. These guys were throwing plates at each other. When a boot went by my head, a farm, remember? When a boot went by my head that was crusted in old manure and barely missed me, I thought, this is it, I'm finished, I'm out of here, I'm gone. I got on 999, traveled back toward Lancaster. And if you're familiar with Lancaster and probably York County also, you can't go anyplace without seeing signs of sin and salvation and sobriety. Sin, salvation, and sobriety, or lack of it that day. I was under the influence. I usually was. So I'm traveling this thing. I find myself, I swear to you, I saw this sign on the right side of a billboard. It wasn't a sign. You know, the little ones that are on the back of mailboxes, praise God, whatever. And the other ones are on these huge sides of tobacco barns, painted. And then there are the billboards that are 42 feet wide. That's the one that was on the right-hand side of 999 as I was driving my car under the influence back to Lancaster City. I saw the sign, I saw the message, prepare ye the way to the Lord. I said, no, not today, not doing it, took a left. Got off of that road. If you know the area, it goes like this, that road goes like this. Went like this. I didn't follow the curves. I went catapulting into the air, flipping over, landing in a cornfield upside down in my new green Toyota in a green cornfield in the middle of August when the corn is this high. Green car, green cornfield, deep shit. I was in trouble. Enter the farmer. Quarter of a mile away. The only neighbor, quarter of a mile away. He tells me later, he was just sitting on his porch in his rocking chair with his dog Spot, seriously, sitting at his shoes, smoking a cigarette, smoking a pipe. I forgot that, smoking a pipe. I wonder now if it was corn cob. He was smoking a pipe, and he's telling me that he was just watching the corn grow and counting the fireflies. I've seen this guy many times since then. I spent probably the last 2 decades often on his front porch. And he never got tired of telling me about the day that he saw what he thought was a flying saucer flipping through the air, and he called 911. 911 came, they extracted me with the jaws of life. I wasn't sure I wanted to come back to life, but they didn't give me a choice. So today, and that's all I have, is today, I don't drink, I don't drug, I certainly don't drive under the influence of anything, and I do not get myself involved in other people's family feuds.